Hey my loves, welcome to Make Money Online Soulfully Masterclass. So this masterclass is inspired by a question I have received from one of our amazing audience members who said, can you talk about making money online, the ways to make money online and different ways through which you can work from home. So I was like, of course I can. I'm doing this work since last 5 years, so I know a thing or two about this industry. Alright, but before we begin, these masterclasses are not going to be too long. I'll make it concise and to the point as much as possible. Let's start with a quick little meditation to just ground in. Okay, so if you could just relax, close your eyes, hold your shoulders back, take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and release. Again, just stretch it if you want. Stretch your body if you want. Release the day. Take a deep breath in again. Hold it at the top and release. God's angels, universe of highest truth and compassion, please let the message flow through me. Please provide clarity to the people who want clarity. Let me be the channel for the message to flow through me today. Take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and release. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Firstly, I'm really sorry if you can hear background noises. I'm in the office, so cannot do anything about it. But the work cannot stop, right? So we'll get right into it. So firstly, if you are a regular audience member, please let me know. Hi and welcome back, loves. If you are new to me, my content, my world, hi, I'm Bansi Patel from thebansipatel.com. I'm a soul work and abundance mentor, creator and co-founder of Universe Way brand, and co-founder and creator of Universe Way School, our signature program, which teaches you how to create and put your soul work out there and to monetize it on your own freaking terms. Okay. Sorry about that. So I'm going to leave the details about excuse me, University School in the comments, and it's also in the bio, so you can check it out. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. So firstly, this masterclass is not for somebody who is looking for a get rich quick scheme. Okay, because if you want to make money and that is your sole intention, then firstly it is really not going to be lucrative in the long term. Secondly, you are not going to be able to sustain it. Okay. Secondly, my way of teaching and the foundation on which our brand is based on service and serving. We really believe and know to be true that when you serve people, money just follows. Money is just a byproduct. It is just a medium of exchange, right? So the more you serve, the more money, the more value you provide, the more money is going to come back to you, right? So that was about it. Now let's just begin the party, right? I would love for you to have a journal and a pen handy so that you can take notes, okay? So let's start with first your big why. Okay, so I can just flush out different ways through which you can make money, but I don't want that. I want that you are here for a long haul. I want you to channel your strengths, your creativity, your passion in whatever you are doing, so that the money can just follow. You don't have to run behind money, you don't have to chase money, but money is going to come to you, right? And that starts with your big why. What is your purpose? Yes, you want to make money, but that cannot be the foundation. If that is going to be the foundation, people are going to sense it. You will come across as being salesy. Nobody likes to be sold, right? People don't come to you for getting some 120 hours of content or 50 pages of ebook or anything like that. No, people are going to come to you because they want their problem to be solved. They want to be in your vibe and energy. They want value from you, and then they are going to swipe that credit card, right? It makes sense, right? Don't let money be the foundation of whatever you want to create. Okay. Next, I want to talk about whatever you choose to do. At the end of the masterclass, you will have some clarity on what you want to do in order to make money and doing what you love. But just know that it is going to evolve with you. As humans, we are meant to grow and evolve. It is a continuous process. We are going to grow like till our last breath, right? So it is never going to stop. So your brand and you, even if you don't have an online presence, every person is a brand. Okay, so you as a brand are going to grow and evolve, and along with you, your presence is also going to grow and evolve. I started with a simple blog. Its name was Feelings Fiesta some 6-7 years ago, and then after doing all those things, I have a great sustainable lucrative coaching business. So it starts from scratch, it then grows and grows and grows, and then it becomes like a booming business. So you have to keep that in mind. Okay, now I want you to think about and journal about, firstly, what is your why, what is your purpose. So my purpose on this planet is to inspire people, is to uplift people, is to let them know that all the answers that they need are within them, and it is my job to help them dive inwards so that they can, get access to those answers, because all the answers that they need are within them. That is my message. Okay, so likewise, I want to think about what is your why, what is your purpose, what is it that drives you. Obviously a part of it is also making money, but that is, as I said, that is not the only why, right? Next, I want you to think about what are your skills, current skills that you have. What are your life experiences? What are your lessons that the life has taught you till now? Because that right there is pure gold in your hands. Use it, channelize it. Maybe you are, let's say, very good at makeup, right? You have that innate skills of, beauty and everything. Maybe people are coming to you for asking makeup tips and everything, something like that. So that is your skill. That is what people are coming to you, right? So how can you monetize that? Think about that. Like, whatever your current skills are, think about that. And afterwards, we are going to talk about, mastering those skills. But what are your current skills, right? Just know that you have to show people that you have a skill. You have to be willing to master that skill, because as a professional, you cannot stop learning. Every single day, I still spend at least 2 hours learning, because learning never stops. When learning will stop, it will be like a paramount amount, like it can never stop, right? So you can only become a masterful whatever, masterful coach, masterful makeup artist, masterful anything, by learning, continuous learning process, right? So what are your current skills, and what skills are you ready to learn? If your current skill is makeup or anything, dance or whatever, and if you're not ready to master it, if you're not ready to learn it on a continuous basis, then maybe you should not think about it, because it is something that you should also love. You should also love, like, personal development lights me up. It is the reason why I get up every single day. It drives me, it literally drives me. So choose something that really drives you, in which you have current skills in, and in which the skills that you are also ready to master in, that you're also ready to learn more about. Okay, next thing, I want to talk about a mistake. What I've seen is many online influencers slash coaches slash leaders, what they call themselves, or business owners per se, they infuse a lot amount of energy and time on, say, Instagram and all these social media platforms, instead of actually channeling their energy in creating a product or service. Just having an online presence is not going to help. You should have a product or service to sell, because at the end of the day, it is a business. You have to sell something, right? So first, focus on creating a service or a product so that you can sell, and having an online presence is the next step. Most people are trying to focus on creating an online presence, not having a proper product or service to sell in. It's like you entering maybe a car mall or anything like that, and you're just seeing you seeing a hoarding of a beautiful luxury car, and when you are actually visiting the store, the car mall, they say, like, you know what, hey, it is not even for sale. It doesn't make any sense. Do you get what I mean? Like, you have to have something to sell first. Creating an online presence is another thing. It is another step. Okay. Now, choosing a platform to build a solid audience base is very important. Now there are different social media channels, right? There is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, you name it, right? What, like, do you have to be on all social media channels, or do you have to be on one or two, whatever? My answer: be on a platform in which you have most fun on, right? If you are going to try to be on all social media channels, and if you are a one man army or a one woman army, it is not going to be, you're not going to be able to you won't be able to maintain it, right? You won't be able to sustain it. So choose one platform, properly use that platform, create an audience based on that platform, and then move to another platform if you are feeling called to. Okay, currently the platform that I am using and focusing on creating my audience base is Instagram. That is the sole platform that I'm using. So focus on creating an audience based on one platform. As I said, you are already a brand. You have to, it is your responsibility to keep building that audience base for your brand. Okay, and also know that you are here for a long haul. You cannot be like, hey, I've started posting now, it has been 3 months and I'm not receiving any traction. If you are not here for a long haul, as I said, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to be here for a long haul. You have to be able to you have to be able to be persistent. This is a persistence game. This is a patience game. You can have quantum leaps as well when you're ready, but for now you have to start from scratch. You have to be resilient. You have to keep going even if when you are not receiving any likes or comments or whatever. Okay, now let's get to the meat of this masterclass. What are some ways through which you can make money? So I think in online space there are three areas which work the best. The first is education, second is entertainment, and third is technical. What do I mean by that? Currently I'm in the education business. I educate people, I coach people, I teach people. I provide value in that ways. There are some influencers, let's say in beauty, fashion industry, comedy, whatever, different types of, in which they provide entertainment. So that is also what works. And third is technical, right? They are providing very niche based technical knowledge. Maybe it is about creating maybe it is about Instagram ads or Facebook ads or creating funnels or anything like that. It is very technical and logical based, relating to a particular niche. Okay, so there are three areas which really are working currently. First is education, second is entertainment, and third is technical. Based on your knowledge, expertise, skills, experience, what you want to really master, you can choose from any of the three things. Just make sure that in the initial stage you're not confusing your audience. Okay, don't try to do everything at once. Master first one thing and then you can do any other different thing. Okay, so what are the different ways? First is online courses. Let's, as I said, we'll just continue that example. Let's say you are a great makeup artist. You naturally love to do makeup. People come to you for makeup tips. They tell you like, hey, how can you, create that perfect wing? I like use that eyeliner and all the things. Maybe you can create a course on that, right? How to create a perfect wing, right? Like whatever. Maybe you are a great dancer. How can you provide value based on your skills and experience of dance? Whatever your skill is, can you create an online course of that? Again, there are different online course options. There are platforms on which you can create. You can create on Udemy. There is Teachable, Kajabi, many different course creation platforms. Skillshare, you name it. You can just research it, Google it, YouTube it. You can get any about all the information about it. So first is online course. Second is ebooks. Ebooks might not be very much money making thing, but they are a very good brand building assets. I currently have 2 books. Third book is on its way, and it has been a very good asset for me for my brand building process. Because when you have a book, you come across as being an expert in your field, in whatever you're talking about. People understand that, she knows what she's talking about if you have a book. So you can start think about creating an ebook in your area of like niche area, whatever you are thinking about creating a business or a brand on, right? Then is consulting. If you have some experience in consulting, like knowledge on something, like let's say you have great knowledge on stock market. So are you able to consult on that? Maybe you have a great experience on guiding people in choosing the right career. Can you consult on that? Right? So online consulting is also a booming industry. Then a social media assistants, right? Like with the growth of with the growth of online businesses, social media presence has become very important. So people are looking for social media assistants. People are looking for people who can help them grow their social media presence, help them get traction, help them engage with their competitive market and all the things. So you can think about that as well. Then there is also one more industry that I'm seeing booming is teaching a particular language, foreign language. It can be Korean, French, Japanese, any foreign language which you can teach on, master and teach on, can be a very good, option, career option. Yeah. Then is podcasting. Again, podcasting is a thing which may take a long time to monetize. For getting sponsors and everything, it may take some time. But again, if you are passionate about it, you should go for it. If you are passionate about speaking like I am, you should definitely go for podcasting. It will take time, maybe 3 to 4 years, to actually get sponsorships and ads. But once you are there, it can be a very lucrative career. Okay, next is influencer marketing. Think about how can you stand out from the crowd. Like there are so many millions and millions of influencers out there, right? So how can you stand out from the crowd? How can you go and trend? Like, remember, in case of influencer marketing, there are people behind numbers. Those are not just numbers, like 1 million, 2 million, a million. They are not just numbers. There are real people behind it. So you have to make sure that you are providing value, and that is when people are going to follow you. You have to become follower worthy so that people can follow you. You know what I mean? So all these options that I've given you, it may take time. Choose one, be very devoted and sincerely committed to one, stay consistent with one, and then keep expanding the branches. And I assure you, you will be able to make money once you understand what is your why, what is the skill, your current skills and experience and knowledge, what skills you're ready to master, and then actually going in the field and doing the work and staying consistent with it. Okay, so that was about it for today for this masterclass. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comments below. And if you have any topics for me to cover in my next masterclass, you are more than welcome to also drop it in the comments below. And if you want to check out my university school program, it is the best program ever if you want to create a sole-led business. So check it out as well. So I think that's it for today, my loves. Have an amazing rest of the day. Bye.